All right, so The Strangers Chapter 2 came out today. So we went to the theater and we saw Dead of Winter.
Yes.
I just can't get excited for Strangers Chapter 2. We'll see it tomorrow in the morning. We're seeing it at like 12:50 or something. But, oh, God. Hopefully we're pleasantly surprised. And shocked. Shocked would be the better word.
Shocked and surprised.
If it's even good, I'll be shocked. So, Dead of Winter. Starring Emma Thompson, and this is one
Judy
we
Greer?
went. Yes, I'm getting there.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I thought
Judy
you were-
Greer's in it too.
Yes, she is.
So, this is one we went into completely blind, and let me tell you something, guys. If I haven't said this enough, you should just one time, just do it for fun. Fuck it. Just take one movie. It doesn't have to be a completely random film, although that would be the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Like no genre, no nothing. That's the best way to do it. But just if there's a decent amount of buzz around a movie, just to be safe for people who are like, I don't want to waste the time or the money. Just if there's a decent amount of a buzz around a movie, just go. Don't check out a trailer. Don't check out any who's in it. That's the best. Because we went to this tonight, and I was like, I literally have no idea what this movie's about.
Yeah.
I have no clue. It could be anything. It could be a werewolf movie. It could be a fucking anything, right? That's the best. I always say werewolf. You ever notice that?
Do you?
I always do when
It
I
could be
talk
a werewolf.
It could be a werewolf.
One day it'll be a werewolf.
It's never
You're
a
like,
werewolf.
guys, it was a werewolf.
So, yeah. Okay, so before I get into the synopsis, because I always like to keep that for later, just in case we sell you on the film and you can go in blind-ish. That's better. Okay, so here's the thing with this film. This is a pretty standard thriller that's pretty tropey and predictable. That being said, the thing that elevates the film and is worth your time is the performance by Emma Thompson, right? And the depth that they gave her character and how unique she feels in a situation like this, right? Mm-hmm. I think that is probably what is the selling point. Now, this is the type of film that I think would be not really for our audience. This would be more for like if your mom wants to go see a movie and this is like a compromise movie of like, oh, it's got a thriller aspect to it, but it's kind of also geared towards older people, then I think this would be like a good middle ground film, because I do think that an older audience would really appreciate this and really enjoy this, not only because of the actress, but also because of the themes and whatnot. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. But overall, I enjoyed the film, but all because of Emma Thompson and what they did with her character. There's definitely a lot of those like moments, right, where you're just like, okay, it's a movie, right? Like, this is silly, or like, oh, I don't know about that decision, or oh, that was kind of smart. Like, you kind of get a mixed bag when it comes to the tropes and the familiar setup. But yeah, I dug it, and I actually teared up a couple times.
Yeah, I did
because
too.
of Emma Thompson.
I did too. It's a very, maybe surprisingly, like, heartfelt film. There's some really good stuff with her character that I quite enjoyed a lot. And I feel like we never get enough of these movies where we have an older character as the lead.
Yeah.
Where they're I don't know. I guess maybe we do get them in maybe other genres, but it just so often it's usually like the older person is like in their 40s or something. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, it's just, it always seems like it's a young person. And I get it. Like, everyone likes to look at young people, but that sounded a lot creepier than I meant it to. But this one's great.
Not that young.
Yeah, this one, I had a good time with it, honestly. I thought it was really good. I really felt like they utilized the setting and the limitations and just the feel of that setting.
Okay.
Very well, at least in my opinion. We were kind of joking before going in because of how hot it is here, and this film is the dead of winter, so we were hoping to feel cold, and I feel like it did make me feel kind of cold. The theater was also a little chilly, so that helped.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I think it's a good film. It's got a really good script, and that's like kind of the main thing. And then Emma Thompson's performance is fantastic, and Judy Greer is also great in this too. In fact, I just thought everybody does a good job at their role. I didn't really have an issue with anyone's performance. Of course, I think everyone here is clearly a professional and did a great job. So, yeah, but I think you're right. I think this is the kind of film that, people that aren't really horror fans, but like, you do have someone who's like, maybe we'll go see a scary movie, and like the thriller part of this definitely works, at least for me.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to know what it's about, we have a woman who is going out to ice fish, and she comes across, because she picks the wrong way to go, she runs into a guy who seems to be up to no good, and then she finds out that he's up to no good. He's got somebody, and she needs to help. And she is probably in her 70s, and so there's some believability issues here and there. Now, as far as her character goes, of course, I think the only thing that anybody could think of while watching this movie is the movie Fargo. You got that
Canadian
Minnesota accent.
Oh, is it Minnesota?
Oh yeah, this
For
is
some
American.
reason, I was thinking this was a Canadian accent.
No. This is freaking Fargo.
That's funny.
Totally that kind of accent, and the people, they're she's like that. She's that character who doesn't want to swear, but she's also tough as nails because she's grown up in the freaking ice her whole damn life, and is a survivalist. And you kind of got like the cop from Fargo mixed a tiny bit with Rambo. But nothing crazy. It doesn't go over the top in that regard. And there will be moments where you're like, okay, I feel like everything justifies itself well enough. There's very, very predictable things going on here. And you're like, oh, that thing's going to come up. That's this. This is going to happen. That's why this is here. This is for later. It's all that kind of stuff. It's very tropey writing, right? But it's more of a vessel for this very heartfelt performance that you would never expect to see in a movie like this. This is the kind of stuff, and this could really turn people off, right? They could be watching this, be like, I don't care about these flashbacks. I don't care about her life. Like, right? I just want the thriller stuff. If you're not vibing with and liking her character, and really buying into the emotional journey of her, then you will not like this film. Period. That is the whole purpose of the film.
For sure.
And I think the ending is very beautiful and powerful, and the message for life in this film is very strong. As you said, Judy Greer, I'll reveal this here. As I said, if you don't want to know anything, go in blind. Now it's a little late for that, but even more here, Judy Greer plays a villain, and she is a psycho bitch.
She is psycho.
And there's like conveniences to that stuff as well, of like, the villain is perfect at doing what they do in the moments when they need to be, and then when the moments are very convenient for her not to be good at something, all of a sudden she can't do that thing, and it's like, oh god, but that's just, I don't know, you just kind of get used to it with films to a degree. But yeah, there's really cool, smart moments. And I just, you're either going to really buy into what they're doing with our main character here, and you're going to love her, and you're going to think that she's like a very sweet, endearing older lady. Yeah. And she's funny. She's got some moments where you're like,
some really funny moments.
where you're just like, this is such an older person thing to do.
Yeah.
But she's she's tenacious, and she's unstoppable.
Yes.
So
for sure.
But I think believably so.
Yes, believably unstoppable.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it. I dig it.
Too.
I had a good time, and was not expecting to get emotional
Yeah.
But there's just a few moments, especially towards the end, where you get some moments with her past that were just like, oh,
Yeah.
devastating.
Very heartbreaking, and lots of feels.
And then the last shots of the movie
Yeah.
are very, very powerful. And like when you analyze kind of little things, you're like, oh, that's what happened here. That's symbolic for this. That's pretty wonderful.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall a good thriller. Not amazing, just a very damn good performance and character development, wrapped in a tropey, fine, decent thriller.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
So
it.
that's currently in theaters. Is this one I think you need to go to the theaters to see? No. This is more of like a at-home watch, but if it sounds up your alley, definitely support it. You know, we only had a few people in the theater, not surprising. I'm going to say this right now. We made a better choice. I can guarantee you this is better
Ugh.
than Strangers Chapter 2.
I'm sure of it.
I hope I'm wrong.
Maybe we'll be shocked, but
I'm not going to be. So until tomorrow, Strangers Chapter 2. This, if you have to decide between these two, actually go see One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson's new movie, which I was supposed to see today, but... All right, guys. Adios.
bye.